Hi everyone, my name is Dominic. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Five. Now, I would like to welcome you to our 2023 low-code hackathon. This is the first time that we're organizing a hackathon, and if you would like to participate, keep on watching this video because I'll tell you all about it. Right, now step number one. I wanted to give you a really quick introduction into low-code before telling you more about the hackathon. So what is Five? Five is a low-code IDE that lets you rapidly build, test, and deploy online database applications. And this will be the tool that you are using if you want to participate in our hackathon. So bear with me as I spend 2 or 3 slides just explaining to you what exactly Five is and how you can use it. Now, we define low-code as a technology that lets you use pre-built features together with high code. This is really important because you need to understand that if you want to succeed in this hackathon, we do want you to use both of these features. We want you to use the pre-built features as well as the high code. And when I say high code, I am referring to languages such as TypeScript and JavaScript for writing functions. I am referring to front-end technologies or languages such as CSS, HTML, and you're building on top of a MySQL database. So if you're experienced with writing some SQL queries, you've definitely come to the right place. All right, now let's speak about the actual hackathon. And I wanted to kick off with telling you about the prizes that you can win. So first of all, every participant with a valid submission enters a lucky draw for a brand new iPhone 14. So you don't have to be a winner. This is a pure lucky draw, and you get the chance to win this iPhone 14. All you have to do is submit an application into the hackathon, and you will enter this lucky draw. So that's step number one. Step number two, the grand prize that we are giving away is $5,555 US for the best application as part of this hackathon. For the 5 runners-up, they each can win $555 US. So as long as you make it into the top 6, you either come in number 1 or you come in as one of the 5 runners-up, you will win one of these cash prizes. So do make sure to build something that's really cool to increase your chances to make it into the top 6. All right, so much about the prizes that you can win. Now let's speak about how you can participate. So step number 2. Here's how you participate. You're probably watching this video on five.co/hackathon. If you do, you're on the right website to register for the hackathon. So just to repeat, the URL is five.co/hackathon, and you can see it right here on the slide. That's where you can register to participate inside that hackathon. Once you've registered, you'll be receiving an email from us that will guide you towards our free download. So it is free to participate. You don't need to spend any money. The hackathon is open to all and it's free to participate. All you have to do is download Five onto your local machine, and then you can start using Five to build the application. Now, next step, and this is the most important step, build something truly awesome. Surprise us with a really cool application and submit it back to us for your chance to win one of these prizes that I've just mentioned. Now, I do want to elaborate a little bit just on this third step right here, build something that's really awesome. And hopefully I can give you some guidance on what we would expect from one of the winning submissions. So let me speak about building something truly awesome. So I've already introduced Five to you, and I've mentioned some of the technologies that are used when you build something inside of Five. So there's a JavaScript and TypeScript for writing functions. And there's SQL for building your database or writing SQL queries. There's a bunch of stuff that you can do inside of Five without writing code, but I'd like to say that a submission that uses a couple of JavaScript functions or a couple of TypeScript functions that uses a bit of SQL probably has a better chance of making it into the top 6. Now, as I said, we're happy to see surprises, so if you build something inside of Five that doesn't use any code whatsoever, by all means go for it, and you still have a chance to win. Now, what else? What type of application are we looking for? Well, Five is best suited to build B2B applications, or internal tools, or operational tools, or data-driven applications that use charts and visualizations. So just to give you some ideas, that could be a custom-built customer relationship management system, CRM system. It could be an inventory management system. It could be anything really that sits on top of a SQL database and requires a front end for your end users. Inside of Five, there's a bunch of different things that you can build. You can build forms, you can build complex forms with show if conditions. You can build notifications, whether that's by email or in-app notifications. You can build charts, you can build dashboards. Whatever you want to build, use Five to build it and surprise us with a really cool application. As I said, the categories that I've just mentioned there, that will give you a bit of guidance in terms of what we would usually expect from a submission. But if you have a different idea for an application, by all means, go for it. Lastly, I want to give you some advice just on how to get started. So here are a couple of helpful resources that will make sure you can get started on Five really quickly. Now, first of all, there's obviously our YouTube channel. So go on to youtube.com @5_co. That's our handle. That's where you can find a couple of videos that will explain to you how to use Five in the best way. Secondly, there is a user community on five.org. So the link that you see right here. And last but not least, you can find our documentation on help.five.org. Now, if you have any doubts about how to build something inside of Five, do come to our user community, post a question, and we'll get back to you. We want you to succeed in this hackathon. So if you start building something and you hit a roadblock, you hit an obstacle, or you're not quite sure how to accomplish what you want to build, just post a question. We'll try to get back to you as soon as possible, and we'll want to make sure that you build the best application possible. All right. Now, last but not least, submission process. Again, super important. Do make sure to follow the submission process, because obviously we are only aware of those applications that actually make it to us, right? If we don't know that you've submitted something, well, then you don't have a chance to win prizes. So there are 3 ways to submit, and there's one preferred way, and that's the YouTube demo. So the one that you see right there on top as the first way to submit. If you decide to record a YouTube video about your application, so a short demo, do explain to us how you've built it and what the application does, and try to keep it within 5 to 8 minutes. And really important, tag our YouTube account inside your video description. That gives us a notification and we can see that you've posted this video. The second way of submitting is writing a Medium article. Again, do make sure to tag my Medium account when you write that article, so that I'm aware that you've written it and that I can actually go through it and read it. If you go for a Medium article, my recommendation is to include screenshots and to include a couple of images so that you can actually show what you've built. Last but not least, if you're not on YouTube and you're not on Medium, even though I'd encourage you to create one of these accounts if you want to participate, you can just send us an email, and you can see the email address right there on the screen. It's hello@5.co. So if you choose to submit via email, you can do that. As I said, we prefer videos. It's just a bit more exciting to see people present and talk about their applications. So I would encourage you to record a really quick video about the application. And that's all you need to know about this hackathon. So welcome to the hackathon. Do sign up for it if you haven't done so. If you have signed up for it already, start using Five, start building something, learn how Five works, and then come up with your own use case, start developing it. And as I said, if you have any questions, jump onto our user community, ask a question, and we're here to help you. I look forward to seeing your submissions, and good luck in the hackathon.